know the history that they want to teach. When we talk about systemic racism, do you know that in
You believe that
2015?
racism exists?
Yes,
And what is racism?
I'll tell you. So racism is the unfair treatment of one group of people based on their race, or the belief that one group of people is inferior solely based off their race. So,
So you are racist for believing that black people are superior to others?
for an objective, for saying that we have superior resilience,
Are you a racist for believing that black people are superior to all other races, you said?
no, I'm not racist.
But you just said that was racism.
No, I said that. No, I said solely based on race. Mine is not solely based on race.
So you
Mine
believe,
are based off black accomplishments and black oppression.
so racism is a belief that one race is superior to another, right?
Solely based on race.
But racism is according to you, a belief that one race is better than the other.
Solely based on race, correct.
And so, if white people think they're better because they do better than black people, they see that they're smarter, they're more innovative.
They're not smarter. They're not more innovative.
They're more or less to blame others and carry on.
No, they're
Does that
not.
make them superior to the blacks?
Nothing you said was true.
Does that make them superior,
No, it
racist to the
doesn't.
black because they do more?
They don't do more.
They
What
do more.
What do you mean they do more?
They're keeping the country going while black people are chasing them, trying to get it and destroying it.
Black superiority, this, that, and the other. And when you start talking about areas of superiority and things of that nature, when you can't even define what racism really is, you're using, the most modern version of the whatever description that's been used and uploaded, what I'm saying, to talk about racism, but that's not even the original definition of racism. There's no power aspect of it all, the power component, which actually is how racism works. Anybody can be prejudiced, anybody can be bigoted, but to exude racism means you have to have control over systems, and you have to have a way where you utilize that as a supreme way of maintaining control over everybody else. So it's not an instance of where I think I'm better than you, therefore I think I'm supreme to you. That's not the conversation. The supremacy part is talking about the systemic control in society. Now, if you want to be a racist, then you can talk about likes and don't likes and this, that, and the other, because that speaks more to the individual. But a system of racism, you can't talk about a system of racism when you can't fully define what it is.
Well, yeah, but I thought it set itself up anyway, just bringing in the idea of black supremacy, and then, like you said, not fully being able to articulate what the definition of racism is, and just asking, well, isn't the idea of thinking that you're more superior than another race, isn't that racist? And he was like, well, yeah, but it had that idea of supremacy has to be based on race, has to be based on racism.
Right. So
are you not getting what you're saying?
He
no,
wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, because the book highlights the historical accomplishments of black people who have made the most significant contributions to mankind in the face of oppression. The book addresses the negative behaviors that have intruded on black culture and must be eliminated for black people to thrive. Black supremacy defines what black supremacists is while dissecting the system of racism black people have endured historically. So basically, and he said it, he's basing black supremacy off of the accomplishments that black people have made in the face of oppression.
But okay, that's still race.
Right. He said it's what I'm saying. He set himself up. You set yourself up with that one. And Jesse Lee, being who he is, he stepped on that landmine right along with you and set you up and got you out here looking crazy.
Yeah, I will say that part kind of had me like, yo, what the hell is going on? Because I was very much like, all right, you're gonna use it, like PC said. That's the definition you're gonna rock with. Okay. Then he comes back the way he comes back, and now you out here looking like Bobo the Clown because you talking about I'm not just basing it off race. All right, well, what else are you basing it off of?
I'm basing off
black accomplishments.
That's race.
Right, that's race, man.
What are you talking about?
What are we doing? What is happening here right now,
man? But see, This is because I've seen a number of Jesse Lee Peterson clips these past couple of days because I was just mulling through them and seeing what I want to choose. But this one was standing out because of the lack of depth in the conversation, the inability to defend himself, the inability to defend his point, but the arrogance that he's coming with it as well. It's like, bro, you got black folk out here. You already got Jesse Lee Peterson got black folk out here looking bad, but you sitting next to him or you sitting across from him trying to get your points across. You're not doing a good job. And then also Jesse says, he starts off in the beginning of the clip saying whites got along better with blacks in the past. And so in my opinion, that's one of the traps that he throw out in the beginning to get you all to start to throw you off in the beginning, to start to get you wrapped, to get you going from the beginning by saying something ludicrous as that. Like white people and black people had a better relationship. It was more unity, it was more harmony between black people and white people in the past, basically during slavery. White people liked black people better during slavery because black people were a lot more docile. They were actual slaves. But we all know, no matter what Jesse Lee Peterson says, we all know that black people and white people did not get along better in the past. But to even take the bait shows his inexperience.